Norway offers a stunning blend of dramatic natural beauty and vibrant urban life. Imagine beginning your journey along the majestic fjords, where sheer cliffs plunge into sparkling blue waters and waterfalls cascade into peaceful valleys. The iconic Geirangerfjord and Norway are unforgettable, perfect for scenic cruises or hiking with panoramic views. In winter, the northern skies dance with the aurora borealis, while summer brings endless daylight under the midnight sun. Norway's cities balance modern culture with history. Oslo, the capital, is a hub of design and innovation, where the sleek opera house meets the lush Vigeland Sculpture Park and the Viking Ship Museum. Bergen, with its colorful wooden houses on the UNESCO-listed Bergen Wharf, serves as the gateway to the fjords, while Tromso offers lively nightlife and Arctic adventures. Whether you are exploring pristine nature, indulging in urban cafes and museums, or venturing into the wild for skiing and kayaking, Norway seamlessly combines outdoor adventure with rich cultural experiences, making every moment of travel inspiring and unforgettable. Alesund is one of the brightest and most remarkable cities not only in Norway, but also in the whole Scandinavia as a whole. Located on 7 islands on the west coast of the country, Alesund serves as a starting point for exploring several popular fjords in this part of Norway. Having become a visiting card of the city, its architectural style was formed after the destructive fire of 1904, when one night a large settlement burned out almost to the bottom. But there is no good without good. The architect who was engaged in the restoration of the city decided to give it the features of the popular style of the time: modern. As a result, today Alesund is considered one of the few cities in the world built in the style of Art Nouveau. It is curious that although the city is much north of all Scandinavian capitals, thanks to the Gulf Stream, its climate remains quite mild. The city of Tromsø is located far beyond the Arctic Circle, and therefore the Norwegians themselves often call it the capital of the North and the gates of the Arctic. They come here to enjoy the amazing Arctic landscapes, go to watch birds and whales, do hiking and fishing, and in winter to see the northern light. From Tromso Airport, many travelers start their way to the island of Senja, which is often called Norway in miniature due to the wealth of nature. Because of its picturesque views, Senja is considered a real paradise for photographers. At the same time, it is still little studied by travelers and is perfectly suited for active tourism away from civilization. Among the main attractions of Senja are the Troll Museum, the bizarre mountain of seagulls, a series of peaks called Dragon's Teeth, and a whole plethora of other natural pearls. The rich variety of relief made Norway a real paradise for waterfall lovers, which are impressed not only by the number, but also by their gigantic size. The height of the largest of them exceeds 800 meters, and among the 30 highest waterfalls in the world, a third is located in Norway. It is almost impossible to choose the most beautiful one, and the Norwegians themselves during regular surveys often change their mind. What is worth only one Lofoten? Remarkable in that the giant cliff divides it into 2 sleeves, which at the foot of the bridge are again connected in one stream. Voringfossen is considered one of the most visited waterfalls in the country, whose height is more than 160 meters, and its popularity is explained not only by its beauty, but also by the extremely convenient location not far from the Oslo-Bergen route. It is curious that although the waterfall is striking in its size, it was officially opened only at the beginning of the 19th century. Located at the northern end of the same-name fjord and surrounded by picturesque hills, Oslo is the largest city in the country, and its agglomeration is constantly inhabited by about 1.5 million people. The capital of Norway is impressed by its architectural diversity and the number of creative modern buildings. Being the main economic, political, and cultural center of the country, Oslo manages to preserve a calm and even slightly provincial atmosphere. This is largely contributed by a huge number of parks and green plants, more than 300 lakes and several dozen of islands. In many ways, due to the attention to the environment, in 2019, Oslo even received the title of the Green Capital of Europe. Oslo is not divided by cultural and historical attractions, and the most popular include the fortress and castle on its territory, national and opera theaters, the royal palace, and numerous museums. The Oslo Rathaus also deserves a separate mention, where the Nobel Prize is awarded annually. The tongue of the troll is one of the most famous rocks not only in Norway, but also all over the world. Located near the town of Odda, this natural landmark is known for its unusual shape, reminiscent of the language for which it got its name. However, in addition to the shape, the outpost has another feature. The troll's tongue hangs over the abyss against the background of a picturesque mountain lake at an altitude of about 700 meters, allowing you to take truly fantastic photos. For this reason, many travelers going to Norway try to include the troll's tongue in the list of visited objects, but it is not so easy to do. To get to the attraction from the starting point of the pedestrian route, you will have to make a trip of about 14 kilometers in total, and then as much as to return. As a rule, such a walk takes from 10 to 12 hours. The Sognefjord, often called the King of Fjords, is the largest in Europe and the second largest on the planet. Its total length is over 200 kilometers, and the height of the rock-covered shores rises to 1,000 meters. The depth of the fjord, reaching 1308 meters, is no less impressive. In the summer and in the cold season, cruises along the fjord are extremely popular, but this is not the only entertainment for travelers. On the banks of the fjord and its branches, there are many colorful settlements and picturesque valleys. The oldest wooden church in Norway included in the UNESCO list. Numerous pedestrian and bicycle routes, observation decks, and even the oldest family hotel in the country. Finally, the village of Flåm has the final station of the Flåm Railway. This is an unusual picturesque branch, which is only about 20 km long, not only has the world's largest steepness of climb, but was recognized in 2014 as the best railway tourist route in the world. The oil capital of the country and the fourth largest city in Norway, Stavanger is considered one of the most expensive places for life and tourism in Scandinavia. But this factor has a downside. The old city is beautifully preserved here. The local street art festival is considered one of the oldest in the world, and the abundance of institutions made it the culinary mecca of Norway. But the main feature of Stavanger is the abundance of natural attractions in the vicinity of the city, the main of which is called Lofoten. It is here that two of the most popular tourist attractions of Norway are located. Kerak, with its famous pebble stone, and Preikestolen, a rock that has become one of the country's business cards. This giant cliff is so popular among travelers that only in the summer months more than 100,000 people visit it annually. Bergen is one of the most beautiful cities in Scandinavia. It is located in a very picturesque area on the coast of the North Sea, which is protected by an archipelago of islands. For its 1,000-year history, it has been the capital of Norway and the most important port of the country. Although Bergen is the second largest city in Norway, it has preserved the color and charm of a small provincial town. And its most famous attraction is the magnificent ancient embankment included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage. Thanks to its good location, Bergen is often chosen as the starting point for exploring several popular fjords at once, but it itself costs several days. Panoramic views can be used by travelers as a funicular, and standing on the observation deck, it becomes obvious why Bergen is so often called the heart of fjords and the city on 7 hills. The Lofoten Islands are a picturesque archipelago in the Norwegian Sea in the northern part of the country. Their luxurious views with colorful fishing villages, cut-off coastlines, and high mountains attract many travelers every year. Although the islands are located beyond the Arctic Circle, due to the impact of the Gulf Stream, their climate is different in softness, and even in the coldest months of the year, the temperature rarely drops below zero. At the same time, from the end of May to July, the polar day continues here, and from autumn to the beginning of April, you can observe the northern light. Nowadays, the Lofoten Islands attract travelers not only by the colorful landscapes. Here too are popular hiking, skiing, fishing, diving, and even surfing. Among the man-made attractions, the longest ever discovered Viking housing is highlighted, as well as one of the most unique football fields in the world located on a rocky island. Geirangerfjord is only 15 km long, but at the same time it is considered one of the most beautiful and visited in all of Norway. Moreover, it is only one of 2 objects in the country included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, exclusively for natural beauty. Being one of the branches of the Storfjord, it is known for its turquoise waters and majestic mountains with snow-capped peaks on its banks. One of the popular attractions of the fjord are the waterfalls, the most famous of which are considered the 7 sisters, the bridegroom and the bridegroom. You can explore fjord from the boat, renting a kayak or just taking a walk along its shores. Although Spitsbergen or Svalbard is located far from continental Norway, it has a number of features, which is why we decided to add it to the list. This archipelago, the area of which is slightly larger than modern Switzerland or Croatia, is considered one of the northernmost permanently populated places on the planet. In several settlements on its territory, about 3,000 people constantly live, and the second largest, Barentsburg, is populated by Russians. There is a special airport on the archipelago, which makes it accessible to tourists who come here to get acquainted with the harsh nature of the Arctic in its most untouched form. There are glaciers, rocky mountains, fjords, as well as a diverse animal world presented by white bears, deers, geese, marmots, seals, and even whales. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your likes inspire us to make new videos for travelers. Write in the comments below which of the places in this list you would like to visit the most, or if we missed something, which of them would be worth including in this rating.